So we practice Dandasana in supine position, therefore it should feel more comfortable in this position. We'll need a cushion, however, for a seat perhaps. So you may or may not need the cushion. If you find in sitting in this posture that you roll back in your hips, then take a little height to make it more comfortable. Otherwise just sit on what you've been given to sit on and relax in this posture. You can use your hands first to establish the pose. Ease in the legs, they feel grounded, heels touching, hips deep. Lower tummy is in, which supports the lightness in the longer spine and the lift of the whole spine. The shoulders relaxed, lower front ribs drawn in. We'll do a few motions here for the legs, which include ankles, knees, hips. But the whole body is connected, so there'll be benefit throughout the whole body. First, we'll forward and flex. So we take the feet forward as far as possible and then flex the feet back. You feel this through the whole leg up into the hip. As you move the toes forward, feel yourself move through the full arch of the foot. So you're stretching all the tissue and bones and joints in the feet. Drawing back and forward. Coordinating the breath with the movement. And that will rotate both. Nice and slow with the breath. A little slower. And we'll again squeeze, hold the squeeze, release and spread. Squeeze, release and spread. A few more times. Squeezing and spreading. I want to see if you can now bring big toes back and toes forward to each other. And toes back and big toes forward. This may be challenging, but worthy of practice. It keeps the neural pathways strong in the body, and it's also good for all this tissue around the knees. So you're flexing and releasing along the arch of the foot. Now we raise right ankle just above left knee, support with the hands. So the left hand will come into the toes, either holding the toes or space between the toes, pressing the fingers to spread the webbing between the toes, which is very beneficial for your feet, and holding and supporting the knee. Now we make rotations of the foot, nice and full and loose, and slow with the breath. And the other way, feeling through that mobility in the foot, exploring that mobility. Now we stretch the front of the arch, placing the hand above the ankle. Inhale, draw the foot back slowly. Exhale, release. Inhale, drawing back. Exhale, release. A few more times. Really let the foot go. And holding the ankle with both hands, raise the foot a little and shake the foot as if it has no bones. Great. Now placing the foot to the floor and holding under the knee. Inhale, extend the leg up. Exhale, place the foot down. Repeat 4 more times. Keep the lower tummy in to support the lift in the spine. And release the hands. One more movement for the entire leg as you stretch out hands beside. Inhale, exhale, bring knee in to a bent position. Inhale, use your hand to press the knee out. Exhale, up. Inhale, stretch. In. Okay, last one. And we do all that on the other side. So left ankle above right knee, interlace fingers to toes. Slow rotations, feeling into the full mobility of the ankle, foot and toes. Reverse direction. And if you hear cracking in the process, it's good, it's releasing wind caught in the joints and tissues. And now stretching the arch of the foot back and release nice and slow. Long. Try not to sickle the foot. And release. Draw back. And release. And shaking the foot out. And relax. The foot to the floor, holding beneath the knee. Hands beneath. And inhale, stretch out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lower tummy is in to support the lift in your spine. And stretching the leg out. Bend the knee in. Exhale. Press it down. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, stretch it out. 4 more times. Extend, relax your legs, just rest back into your hands, shake out your legs, relax them, and then just allow them to be still and be surprised how much aliveness and energy you now feel in the legs from all of those simple joint releasing practices. And it's good to pause and feel those sensations. So now we'll come up easily into a standing position. A little space between the heels. So now focus on the grounding in the feet. Big toes to knuckles press. Small toes to their knuckles press. All the toes pressing. The inner line of both heels grounded. The outer line of both heels grounded, and the central line of both heels grounded. So you're really feeling the press of the feet evenly into the floor. The inner arches lifting. So while everything is grounding, the lift of the inner arch is generating an upward feeling of energy flow in the body. A light lift of the muscles of the thighs into their hips, to draw the kneecaps upwards so you feel long through the knees, not locked in the knees. If you're too flaccid, again, the energy is not going to flow. So rather than softness or locked, we want length through the knees to generate the feeling of upward flow of energy in the body and also regenerating that tissue and that region. Lower tummy draws in to support the natural curve of the lumbar spine. Front lower ribs are drawn in to position the upper body over the hips and feet. Chin slightly drawn in. Upper palate lifted to generate the lift through the neck and to lighten the weight carrying the head. The head should feel positioned toward the center of the chest, just behind this big bone, this big chest bone. Closing your eyes and feeling that stance. Then opening the eyes and gazing at the floor in front. We'll inhale and take the arms out to the side. Raise them upward. Either face the palms or interlace the fingers and turn the palms upward. Increasing the feeling of press in the feet and the lift of the whole rib cage so the space between the hips and the ribs extends. And exhale, lower down slowly. And inhale once again, press your feet, and as you raise, feel that upward flow through the whole central line of the body. Gazing at the floor, this time rise up onto the balls of the feet, increasing the feeling of length through the legs, particularly your knees and ankles. Exhale, lower the heels, or side stretch to the right side. And inhale, gazing again at the floor, lift up onto the balls of the feet, lengthening through the arches, the ankles, the knees into your hips. And exhale, ground the heels, maintain the length, and side stretch to the left. And inhale, come back to center. Lower the arms down on an exhale. Maintaining the lift and the line in your spine. Practicing now a sequence that introduces the fierce pose of Uttarasan, which is very strengthening for the knees and spine. And once again, also very regenerative for digestion. So we start by inhaling, raising the arms upward, looking up to sustain full extension. Exhale, bend your knees as you fall forward, drawing in the belly, but resting the belly on the thighs and letting the head hang, bringing the arms behind you to an interlaced position, and if possible, allowing the arms to lift. And then on an inhale, relaxing the arms down and forward, pressing them to each other, rising into the fierce pose. Draw in the lower tummy to support this position. Do not tuck the tailbone, but instead feel broad across the back of the hips, pressing the knees and legs together. Exhale, fall forward. Tummy comes in, rest the belly on the thighs, relax the neck and head. Inhale, arms forward, raise the torso slightly, press the legs to each other, lower tummy deep, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fall forward. This time we'll stay forward, hands behind, and either remain knees bent or allow your legs to begin to straighten in the forward bend. Bringing the hips over the ankles, lightening and lengthening the thigh muscles up into the hips, lifting the kneecaps. Inhale and come down into the fierce pose. Pressing the knees, lifting in the lower belly, lengthening the spine, and lengthening the arms, gazing, breathing. Either one breath here or a few breaths depending on the comfort of the pose. And then on an inhale, stretch up back into extended Tadasana and relax. and stand in Konasana. Now we'll separate the feet a little wider than the hips and practice the preparation for Agnisar. This is deeply toning for the abdominal region, the digestive fire and balance, but also again strengthening for the knees. So feet are forward, hands pressed just above the knees, not on them. Tummy lightly lifted in, spine is long, arms are long, chin is to chest. Inhale and allow the abdomen to relax forward. Exhale and roll the belly in toward the spine and up toward behind the space of the ribs. Inhale, relax. Exhale, roll in and up. Inhale, relax. Exhale, roll in and up. 2 more times. And just lighten off, stand up. Stretching the legs, relax for a breath. We'll take the legs apart again. Same position, but this time we bend the right knee and keep length in the left leg. Now we're going to work just the right side belly, maintaining a slight lunge position in the legs. Inhale. Relax the belly. Exhale, roll the right side belly inward toward the spine and also toward the midline of the abdomen. Inhale, relax. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, relax. Exhale, roll again. And straighten the legs and cross to the left knee bend. This time working left side belly. Inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, roll in left side. Inhale, relax. Exhale, roll in. 1 more times. And this is all preparation for stomach churning, Agnisar Kriya and Noli practices, but for many people this preparation is enough. And coming to straight legs, relaxing back into Tadasana. Feeling a good churning of the energies in the belly, and massage of all of the organs. And we'll relax now down, keeping this sequence short enough to fit into your day. We'll come back down, relax in Shavasana for a few breaths. The last practice for the sequence will be a forward bend. So coming again into a seated position, taking support if necessary for the seated position. And I think we'll leave you on this for demonstration purposes. Legs extended in Dandasana, and we'll practice a variation of Paschimottanasana. So for this posture, we'll inhale first, extending the arms upward, pressing the hips, lifting the ribs. Exhale, fold forth, just placing your hands on the floor beside your legs and allowing yourself to relax in forward. Then inhale, lift back up, pressing into your sit bones, pressing your legs, arms upward, lengthening. And exhale, fold forward again, placing your hands beside your legs and folding your spine forward. Inhale, raise upward. This time place your hands back down to support the lift of your spine. Also draw your hips back a little so you feel more ready to forward fold. Inhale, extend upward. Exhale, tummy comes in as you fold forward, hands beside your legs on the mat. Use the mat to relax here in the posture. Pressing your hands, drawing back into your shoulder blades, resting the shoulder blades inside the back. Maintain a bent knee position if necessary. Otherwise, feeling the length through the legs as they press downward. Breathing the back body from the heels all the way through to the crown on each exhale. If you feel comfortable, you can take a hand clasp around your feet. Or you can use a strap lightly around the feet. Maintain rest in the shoulders, not pulling yourself forward, but breathing yourself forward. Keeping the center of the chest open. The belly inwards, so the belly is coming toward the thighs. The chest is coming toward the knees. And eventually, with patience and time, the forehead may come toward the shins. Resting the posture completely would be taking the hands to the heels, resting the elbows down toward the floor, and softening into your breathing. And there are many stages to this forward fold, and you need to honour your own individual progress through those stages, remaining in a lesser forward fold for as long as is necessary for you. And the focus on the length in the legs assists the healing of the leg tissue, the strengthening of the leg bones, the focusing on the breath through the back body as you exhale increases the length of those connective tissues, but also the flow of energy in the body. After a while, the breath focus can be just on the spine. So you inhale to the base of the spine and exhale through the back of the spine and through the crown. And to come out, you look upward. Slowly raise yourself out of the pose. And resting out into Shavasana to relax. You may need something under the knees to find full comfort in the relaxation posture. Feet a little wider than the hips and feet relaxed, feeling that rotation come from the hips. Arms a little out to the side of the body, palms upward, so the shoulders can relax into the floor. You may like to use your elbows to lift your shoulder blades a little more into your back, then settle your rib cage to the floor. Chin toward chest, upper chest toward chin, and relax into your back body and your breath. Feeling the breath in the belly. Natural rise and fall of the abdomen as you breathe.